Find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life.
Hello everyone, dear community, a warm welcome to this new video. It's great to have you back with us. You asked for it, and today is the day. The ultimate comparison of the two construction site radios here from Bosch, small versus big. Specifically, on the left, we have the BOSCH GPB 18V-2 and right next to it, the large device, the BOSCH GPB 18V-5 In what aspects these two devices differ, what advantages and disadvantages they have to offer, and which radio you should ultimately choose. These are the questions we'll answer together in today's video. So let's dive right into the video, but if you haven't done it yet, make sure to subscribe to this channel for free and activate the notification bell to never miss a video in the future. You can find the current prices of these two radios in the video description below. Thank you for your support, and with that, let's get started after the intro. Small versus big. In today's video, we're talking about the ultimate comparison of the two powerful cordless construction site radios from Bosch, GPB 18V-2 versus the big GPB 18V-5. We'll explore the differences between these two devices and which radio you should ultimately choose. These are the questions we'll answer together in today's video. Important to mention beforehand, I've already introduced and tested these two devices separately. If you haven't watched the individual videos yet, make sure to check them out. I'll link them here on the upper right-hand corner, because in today's video, we're exclusively focusing on the comparison of these two radios. So much for the two separate radios. Now, I would say, let's take a look at these two devices in comparison, and I suggest we start with the external features. Starting with the build quality, I don't think I need to say much because both devices, as we're accustomed to from Bosch, are extremely high quality and precisely manufactured. You can see this right from the first glance, meaning we have no plastic residues, clean and precise craftsmanship, uniform gaps, and so on. And even when you touch them, you quickly realize that these are truly robust devices. Both radios are made of a thick and robust plastic casing, ensuring a secure stand. Starting with the small radio on the bottom, there are a total of 4 small rubberized feet, providing a non-slip and stable base. The same applies to the front. For added safety, in case the radio tips over onto the display, it's well protected. So it's securely cushioned from all sides, and this feature is also present on the larger device. As you can see here, there's a thick cage made of aluminum struts and plastic feet all around. In this regard, both devices are exceptionally well designed for tough and rugged use on construction sites or at home due to their sturdy construction. Moreover, both devices can be stored and transported more or less easily. The small GPB 2SC has 2 large, sturdy plastic handles positioned on the top, one on the right and left, making it easy and comfortable to carry the device. Additionally, there's a foldable metal hook on the top, allowing the radio to be easily hung, for example, on a ladder. On the other hand, the larger Bosch model also features a large handle on the top, making it easy to transport and carry. Similarly, it can be lifted through these aluminum struts and hung using a separate hook. The only thing to keep in mind is the weight. The small GPB2 weighs only 2,500 grams. It's very lightweight. Meanwhile, the larger model without the battery already weighs 8,700 grams. This is a significant difference, and we shouldn't forget that a battery might add more weight. Speaking of the battery, let's take a look at the power supply of these two devices, as there are different options in this regard as well. For those who want to operate these radios wirelessly, there's a corresponding battery compartment on the back where you can use a GBA or Procore battery from Bosch. Both devices require an 18-volt Bosch battery for wireless operation, and you can find the battery compartments on the back. Personally, I would recommend using a Procore 4Ah or 8Ah battery, as they provide the best results. In the practical test, I tested both devices with the large ProCore 8 Ah battery and found that the larger Bosch radio, the 5, can last for a maximum of 2 workdays at medium volume, whereas the smaller Bosch radio, the 2, can endure around 3 workdays, which in my opinion is quite decent. Additionally, Bosch provides the option to power both devices continuously via the mains. For the smaller 2, there's a corresponding power adapter included, which is plugged in under this rubber cover on the bottom left. On the other hand, the larger 5 also comes with a long power cord on the left side, with a total length of 3 meters and a Schuko plug at the end. This allows the radio to be continuously powered. It's crucial to note that both devices cannot be recharged via the mains. Another significant advantage of the 5 is that, in addition to the 3-meter power cable, there are 2 small power outlets. These allow you to draw power directly from the radio in mains operation. Personally, I find this feature extremely practical because it enables you to steal power directly from the radio on the construction site without having to lay a new power cable every time. After all, the radio's cable is already a generous 3 meters long. What else is there to see? The Bosch 5 has some more practical features in this regard. On the other side, there's the so-called media bay. Inside, there's a small compartment where you can directly store your smartphone, provided it's not too large. Additionally, there's a USB port for charging and an aux port, allowing you to play music as well. Regarding reception capabilities, these 2 radios are practically identical and perform quite well. Music can be played through the aux port, and each radio comes with a small 3.5mm aux cable in the package. The second option is the familiar FM radio, and the third option is Bluetooth. It's worth mentioning that both devices are Bluetooth 5 compatible. In practice, connecting to both radios is very fast, stable, and due to Bluetooth 5 capabilities, they offer extensive coverage. I thoroughly tested this for you, and I found that both radios can maintain a stable connection for up to 50 meters in an open field, which is definitely more than sufficient. And finally, all versions with SC in their name, so these 2 devices also come with additional DAB+ capabilities. Of course, both radios are also available without DAB+. Personally, from practical experience, I can definitely say it's worth spending a few extra euros and getting the DAB+ version. I've almost exclusively used these radios in DAB+ mode because in this reception range, we have numerous stations available. We have an extensive list here where we can choose from approximately 100 stations. Additionally, the reception quality in DAB+ is also very clean. So far, so good. Let's now take a look at the front panels of the 2 radios, namely the control panels and displays, before I dive into the most crucial aspect, which is the sound comparison between these 2 radios. Firstly, it's important to note that in my opinion, the control panels of both radios are very clear and easy to use. On the top, there's a large LCD display with blue backlight for each of them. This makes the displays readable even outdoors in sunlight. As you can see, the backlight automatically turns off after a short period to save energy. However, all the essential information such as the time, the current station, the reception mode, and the volume level remain visible on the display. Furthermore, both radios have the most important control elements, which are these 2 knobs, generously sized and easily reachable. These elements allow you to adjust the volume, scroll through the station list, access menu settings, or activate the radio. In between, there are additional small buttons, such as our preset buttons here on the top, where you can save your favorite stations, then buttons for skipping forward and backward through certain tracks, and of course, a button for muting the radio temporarily. Moreover, the larger model comes with an equalizer button, as you can see, which brings us to the topic of sound. Regarding sound quality, it must be said up front. Both radios undeniably have excellent sound. It's well balanced with clean highs and good bass. One of the most significant differences in terms of the sound of these 2 speakers definitely pertains to their construction. In this model, we have 2 small tweeters installed, one on the right and one on the left. They're forward-facing, providing the best sound in front of the radio, of course. In case of this larger model, the 5, on the other hand, we have 4 small tweeters on the top, one at each corner. These ensure uniform coverage all around the speaker. The 2, on the other hand, has 2 passive radiators on the back, providing enough bass. The 5 radio from BOSCH, in turn, has an active subwoofer on the bottom. In practice, the 5 naturally produces much more bass, which the smaller radio here cannot match. However, this doesn't mean that the 2 produces bad sound. Instead, I must say its sound is also very balanced, but we can't extract as much bass from this device as we can with the 5. Additionally, the BOSCH 5 has a built-in equalizer, which we don't have on this device. This means we can adjust the sound much better to our personal preferences, such as reducing or increasing the bass, as well as adjusting the highs and mids. Furthermore, there's also a significant difference in terms of volume between these 2 devices. The 5 from BOSCH is noticeably louder compared to the small 2. This is not just a subjective feeling, it was also measured at a distance of 1 meter using a decibel meter. The small GPB 2SC reaches a maximum of 80.3 decibels, and the large 5 from BOSCH reaches a maximum of 81.3, or in other words, this radio reaches the same volume as the one here at its maximum level, even at just level 25 out of 30. I would say judge for yourselves based on the practical demonstration of both devices, so here's the sound check. Crucially, for the best results, use headphones. Both devices were tested at their highest volume levels and without the equalizer. So let's get started.
I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side, maybe we could be okay. Okay, okay, maybe you... That is your chance to be rude. Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless.
There you have it. I hope you enjoyed the brief sound check and that it clearly demonstrated the audio differences between these 2 devices. Now, let's move on to the final conclusion. All in all, it can be said that both devices are undoubtedly excellent cordless construction site radios with good reception, user-friendly interfaces, and ample power. The choice between the two devices mainly depends on the intended usage scenario. So, if you're looking for a compact and handy construction site radio that's easy to transport and store, especially for smaller construction sites, then this radio, the GPB 2SC, is more than sufficient. On the other hand, the larger model is for those who want maximum sound output on the construction site or at home and want to make more adjustments regarding the equalizer settings and sound, for instance, to maximize the bass. For them, the larger 5 is undoubtedly the right choice. Now, it's over to you. What do you think about these two radios? Which one would you choose and why? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. I'm looking forward to your feedback. And with that, I'd like to say thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please show your support with a thumbs up to help this channel. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel for free and hit the bell icon to stay updated with future videos. You can find the current prices of these two radios in the video description below. Thank you for your contribution, and until next time, take care and goodbye.